For years, hundreds of thousands of expeditions have tried to unravel all the mysteries that exist on Earth. However, it seems that the more we investigate, the more questions and strange things come to light. Join us as we examine the most recent and controversial archaeological discoveries. Number 1. The skull with a metal implant is one of the most fascinating and mysterious discoveries in modern archaeology. Found at a pre-Columbian site in the Lambayeque Valley, Peru, this skull belongs to the Siccan culture, which flourished between 750 and 1375 AD. What makes this find extraordinary is the implantation of a metal plate into the skull, apparently performed as an early form of cranial surgery. The plate, made of a gold and copper alloy, was placed to cover a traumatic head injury, possibly caused by a blunt force blow. This procedure shows an advanced level of medical knowledge and surgical skills for the time. Studies of osseointegration, where bone fuses with metal, suggest that the individual survived the surgery, indicating a remarkable understanding of medicine and the skill of pre-Columbian surgeons. The Siccan culture is known for its skills in metallurgy, especially in the creation of highly complex ceremonial and ornamental objects. However, the application of these skills in medicine opens new perspectives on the level of technological and scientific development of the ancient civilizations of South America. This implanted skull also raises questions about the purpose of the surgery. Could it have been a medical intervention to save the individual's life, a ritual practice to treat spiritual illnesses, or a combination of both? The precision of the cutting and placement of the plate suggests advanced technique and a deep understanding of human anatomy. In addition, the finding contributes to the debate about the exchange of knowledge between ancient cultures. Some theorize that there may have been contact with other advanced civilizations, allowing for the exchange of medical and technological techniques. In summary, the metal-implanted skull of the Siccan culture is a striking testimony to the ingenuity and skill of pre-Columbian civilizations, revealing unknown aspects of their medical knowledge and their ability to perform complex surgical interventions. Number 2. The three-fingered mummy, presented to the world by researcher Jamie Mawson, is one of the most controversial and discussed finds in contemporary archaeology. Discovered in 2017 near Nazca, Peru, this approximately 1.68-meter tall mummy has generated intense debate due to its unusual anatomical features, which include 3 long fingers on each hand and foot, an elongated skull, and an atypical bone structure. The mummy was subjected to several carbon-14 dating tests that suggested an age of between 1700 and 1800 years, placing it in the pre-Columbian period. However, the authenticity and origin of the mummy have been the subject of skepticism and controversy within the scientific community. Many experts argue that it could be fraud or an alteration of known human remains. X-ray and CT scan images have shown a bone structure that some researchers consider human but with modifications. Proponents of the mummy's authenticity, such as Mawson, argue that it could be evidence of an unknown humanoid species or extraterrestrial visitations in ancient times. One of the most intriguing aspects of the mummy is the presence of metal implants inside the body, which has led some to speculate about the advanced technology used by this supposed civilization. Additionally, the mummy's skin appears to be covered in a white substance, possibly used in the mummification process. The discovery has been presented in various forums and media, generating both enthusiasm and criticism. Studies on the mummy continue, with teams of scientists seeking to determine its true origin and nature through more advanced genetic and morphological analysis. Number 3. The mummified mermaid discovered in Kōchi, Japan, has generated astonishment and speculation among locals and experts alike. This creature, which is approximately 30 centimeters long, has an upper part that resembles a human and a lower part similar to the tail of a fish. The mummy, found in an ancient temple, dates back around 300 years and has been the subject of local veneration, considered by some to be a mythical creature with healing properties. The mermaid was subjected to various scientific tests, including DNA analysis and radiological studies, to determine its authenticity. The results of these studies have been mixed and often controversial. Some scientists believe it could be an elaborate work of taxidermy, combining parts of different animals, possibly a monkey and a fish, which was a common practice in Japan and other parts of Asia during certain historical periods to create curiosities. The discovery in Kōchi has revived interest in legends of mermaids and sea creatures in Japanese culture. Mermaids, known as ninjo in Japanese, are described in folklore as creatures that can grant longevity and health to those who consume them, although they can also bring bad luck if captured or damaged. The temple where the mummy was found has seen an increase in the number of visitors attracted by the legend and mystery surrounding the creature. This phenomenon has sparked a debate about the authenticity and origin of the mummified mermaid, raising questions about the intersection between myth, reality, and human fascination with the unknown. Number 4. The Chirping Pyramid, built around 1100 AD. This pyramid holds within its stone walls a captivating auditory enigma. One stands at the base of his tall stairs and claps his hands. An extraordinary sound reverberates back, a sound reminiscent of the sacred, clear bird song deeply revered in Mayan culture. What makes this listening experience even more intriguing is the unique design of the pyramid. It boasts 4 staircases, each adorned with 91 steps, making a total of 365 steps, a direct reflection of the days in the Mayan calendar. This architectural symmetry is not just for show, it plays a crucial role in creating the mysterious chirping echo. When the sound of applause meets the facade of the pyramid, it does not find a solid wall. Instead, it dances between the hundreds of small steps, causing a symphony of echoes. These echoes, varying in the distance traveled, intertwine with each other, creating a cascade of sounds. The lower steps produce fast, high-pitched echoes, followed by longer intervals of lower echoes from the higher steps. This gradual change in pitch reflects the melodious chirping of a bird. To this day, the phenomenon remains hidden in mystery. Was this chirping feature a mere coincidence of architectural design, or a deliberate creation of the ancient builders? The answer eludes us, adding another layer of intrigue to this captivating pyramid in the heart of Mexico. Number 5. In the year 1898, in the heart of Minnesota, an extraordinary event occurred, painting a clear picture of historical intrigue. Imagine a simple farmer named Olaf Ullman working on his land, clearing trees and stubborn trunks. In the middle of his work, something remarkable caught his attention. A stone of considerable size nestled between the roots of a small tree. But this was no ordinary stone. It contained a mysterious script inside, a cryptic message waiting to be deciphered. With a height equal to that of a ruler and a width similar to a computer screen, the stone was not only impressive due to its size, but also due to its weight. Its meaning was initially beyond the reach of men. For 9 long years, the mysterious message remained an enigma until URR. Holland finally unraveled the secrets from it. Carved into its surface was a tale of Goths and Norwegians embarking on a daring exploration of a new Finland, nicknamed Vinland. This revelation shook the foundations of history, suggesting the possibility that the Vikings may have crossed the vast Atlantic long before Columbus's famous voyage. However, skepticism lingered in the minds of some, casting doubt on the authenticity of the Kensington runestone narrative. Number 6. Deep within the vast expanse of the Sandia Mountains, near Albuquerque, New Mexico, lies a hidden gem known as Eye Cave. This remarkable cavern is not just an ordinary cave, It is a site of immense historical importance designated as a National Historic Landmark. Its attraction is not limited to archaeology alone. It has a rich fabric of cultural significance for various groups of peoples. In the 1930s, an archaeologist named Frank Hibben delved into its depths, uncovering astonishing finds that reshaped our understanding of ancient human habitation in North America. Contrary to previous beliefs, Hibben's excavations revealed that humans had inhabited the cave much earlier than imagined. However, his discoveries were not without controversy, as some in the scientific community raised doubts about their authenticity. However, the mystery surrounding Sandia Cave persists. The cave's ceilings show evidence of its ancient past, with faint traces of blackening from eons of smoke, indicating its use as a shelter over generations. Unfortunately, the passage of time has not been entirely kind to this historical wonder, as vandalism and graffiti tarnish its walls, prompting conservation efforts to protect its integrity. Number 7. At the end of the 19th century, a remarkable discovery was made near Los Lunas, New Mexico, a place surrounded by mystery and history. Hidden Mountain, about 35 miles from bustling Albuquerque, held a secret that would baffle and intrigue scholars for years. It was here that a massive rock known as the Decalogue Moonstone was located, standing silent but powerful, with markings that seemed to echo an ancient Hebrew script. These markings, like a condensed version of the sacred Ten Commandments, were etched into the surface of the stone, hinting at a connection to a distant past. In 1933, Professor Frank Hibben, an avid enthusiast of ancient relics, stumbled upon this enigmatic rock. Its origins date back to the 1800s, when it was first discovered by a young treasure hunter. Although skeptics pointed out discrepancies in the punctuation of the inscriptions, linguist Barry Feld defended their authenticity, noting that the punctuation aligned with ancient writing standards. However, others dismissed these irregularities as evidence of forgery, while some saw them as part of a mysterious puzzle waiting to be solved. The importance of the Decalogue Moonstone lies in its potential to rewrite history. Some believe it suggests an early arrival of individuals from Israel to America, a notion that challenges conventional narratives of exploration and discovery. Number 8. The aluminum wedge found at Ayad remains a puzzling enigma in the world of archaeology. Discovered deep beneath layers of soil near the Romanian city in 1974 and dated to more than 10,000 years ago, this artifact defies all conventional explanations, leaving experts scratching their heads. What distinguishes this discovery is not only its age, but also its composition, made from a mixture of aluminum, a material believed to be beyond the reach of ancient civilizations. It challenges the very timeline of human technological advancement. Aluminum, known for its widespread use in modern times, only became readily available in the 19th century. However, here we have a precision-engineered wedge that resembles parts used in contemporary aircraft, buried beneath the ancient earth. It is a paradigm wrapped in an enigma, evidence of the ingenuity of a civilization long gone, hidden in mystery. This discovery not only challenges our understanding of history, but also challenges the very fabric of time. Number 9. One of these amazing finds in the depths of Catacamas, Honduras, lies a unique archaeological treasure, the Cave of Shining Skulls, also known as the Talgua Caves. This site has captivated the imagination of explorers and scientists since its discovery in 1994 by speleologists Desiderio Reyes and Jorge Yanes. The distinctive feature of this cave lies in the effect of its calcite crystals, which gave the human bones deposited by ancient civilizations a peculiar luminosity. Natural lime carbonate, known as calcite, dissolved in the water of the caves, settling on the remains and preserving them with a white layer that fused them with the soil. The accidental discovery took place during an expedition along the Taldwa River. The explorers stumbled upon a cave filled with pottery and human remains, revealing an unexpected archaeological treasure. The human bones found in these caves date back more than 900 years BC, providing scientists with a unique window to study the cultural practices and living conditions of ancient populations in the region. This exceptional geological phenomenon, where nature and history intertwine, continues to intrigue experts who continue to use modern technology to explore the depths of these caves. The Cave of Shining Skulls not only illuminates Honduras' past, but also sheds light on traditions and beliefs that have endured through the centuries. In its mysterious glow, this archaeological site remains a fascinating enigma that sparks the curiosity and admiration of those seeking to understand the secrets of the past. Number 10. On the vast plains of Ottosdal, near Klerksdorp in South Africa, lies an archaeological mystery that has baffled scientists since their discovery in the early 20th century, the Klerksdorp spheres. These small metal objects, with remarkably smooth and identical surfaces, date back to an astonishing age, more than 3 billion years old. The Klerksdorp spheres have captured the attention of the scientific community due to their peculiar shape and the strangely carved grooves on their surface. Although some scientists have suggested that the unique appearance of these spheres could be the result of the gradual accumulation of minerals over eons, uncertainty remains as to their true purpose, their geological origin, and their exact age. This archaeological enigma highlights the continuing ability of scientists to explore and confront mysteries that have not yet been fully solved. Despite the various theories proposed over the years, the Klerksdorp spheres remain a fascinating enigma, reminding us how much remains to be discovered in the most ancient and mysterious corners of our past. The search for answers continues, underscoring the intrigue and challenge presented by exploring unique archaeological objects like these enigmatic spheres. Number 11. The Notre Dame church fire in Paris was a tragic event that shocked the world on April 15, 2019. Notre Dame, considered one of the most famous and iconic churches in the world, suffered severe damage when a massive fire exploded and destroyed part of the structure, including the roof. The fire was a significant challenge for French firefighters and authorities, who worked hard to control the flames and save what remained of the historic structure. Despite the damage, much of the church and its treasures were able to be preserved thanks to the efforts of emergency teams. Restoration of Notre Dame began shortly after the fire, with the intention of returning the church to its historic splendor. Considerable efforts were made to raise funds and coordinate restoration work, which included rebuilding the roof and spire, which collapsed during the fire. During this process, 2 coffins were discovered in the church, each with ashes inside. One of these coffins is claimed to have belonged to a high priest named Antoine Delafort, and contained a large amount of hair. By analyzing these elements, scientists determined that Delafort was a habitual alcohol drinker. It is mentioned that the differences in the design of the TWA bed confirm that these people did not live at the same time. The second coffin contained the remains of an unidentified man, whose age is estimated to be between 25 and 40 years old. Some believe that this man belonged to a different era than Antoine, which has sparked the curiosity of many scholars who seek to investigate and explore to identify the ancient characteristics of that era in which these people lived.